IRS recently just announced their 2025 really tax bracket updates, but really kind of all of your announcements for what things are going to look like inflation adjusted for 2025. Here's the biggest thing. 90% of Americans do standard deductions. Now that standard deductions all came from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. So here's what the inflation adjustment is for 2025. A standard filer will receive an additional $400 more on their standard deduction, which will raise it up to a flat $15,000 standard deduction for single taxpayers. Married filing jointly, you are up to $30,000, which essentially is double what a single is. So it's up $800 for married filing jointly. So if you think about this, you can take your standard deduction. Again, 90% of Americans are doing standard deduction. Take your income and you get to deduct $30,000 just like that. That's what your standard deduction will be for 2025. You will file this tax April of 26, all of these numbers we're talking about. If you think of this, it's not a huge adjustment, even though 2023, so going back almost 2 years now, inflation adjustment was 7.1%. And in 2024, it was 5.4. Okay, so a lot bigger of adjustments and changes in 23 and 24. If you have the same income in 24 as you will in 25, you really aren't gonna see an increase or a decrease. It's literally gonna be almost identical to the same. So for most of you out there watching this right now, retired or nearing retirement, doing standard deductions, take it as a positive. It's easy math now. Hey, whatever my income is, minus it $30,000 married, minus it $15,000 if I'm single, and I've got it all figured out. And again, remember, doesn't take place until January 1st till December 31st of 2025, which, believe it or not, is right around the corner.